Shalom, Israel, Shalom. This is Judah Nazareth with a brand new video. The topic I'm going to be dealing with today is, well, it's pretty much the downfall of the Israelite movement, pretty much. We are in a rapid decline. Just like the so-called conscious community is, you see it's in shambles and it ain't coming back. So is the so-called Hebrew Israelite movement. And the reason why we have a decline in this Israelite movement is because, see, everybody can't teach. See, Yahweh had to put it where he had put it where you're supposed to teach the Torah. Dudes try to like enter in some other way. Now, let me say something real quick. I want to give a shout out to a group that we go back and forth with usually. I mean, usually they don't say anything back. But I want to give a shout out to a particular group that I really don't even watch that much, but it's like Yahweh like searches the heart, man. So I would be ignoble if I didn't acknowledge this particular group, for the job they've done. And nobody came to their help. People went to the buffoons channel to watch, but nobody came to their channel to watch. So when you start to see Israelites doing wickedly in large numbers, that means Yahweh's presence is not amongst us. Which means what? Which means any hope of salvation is not happening until you get the Torah. Now, since our leaders and teachers don't teach the Torah, we ain't going nowhere. In fact, their pockets are getting filled up, so they have no desire of going anywhere. They like it here. So Yahweh's gonna he's gonna lay down a smack on everybody who follows them, because I'm gonna show you through scripture and show you through in real time what our people like. They like foolishness. They like stupidity. They hate the Torah and they love stupidity. Before I get to it, let me get to a scripture real quick. Let me put this here. Let me get to the book of Hosea real quick. Book of Hosea. All right. Watch this. Yahweh's going to tell you that in real time what is happening right now, which is the reason why the Israelite movement is failing. The people are not becoming holy. They know that they're Israelites, but they're still niggas. They're still black. And there's a good black and a bad black. And niggas, these are niggas, I'm telling you. They have not ascended. They have not, hold on, let me get one. Let me see what happens down here. I don't have, give me 1 second. No, we do. Give me 1 second. Gotta get it out. Bear with me 1 second. All right, let me get this out right real quick. I'll just use this. All right. You see, we've been teaching the temple tabernacle, okay, which is nothing but the Torah in a personalized form discussing the soul. Now, our people have no desire for this. That's why it's not our generation that's going to be saved. It's going to be our younger generation. Because, see, if we do make it out, which we're going to make it out, and Jeremiah 51 tells you that, it's not our generation that's going to make it into the land. So anyone who thinks that you're out of your damn mind, as wicked as this generation is right now, you got to be freaking kidding me. And I'm going to show you. They have no desire for, first off, no other Israelite entity is teaching the sanctuary of Yahweh except for Torah Knights. You have a few brothers who are quote unquote Old Testament and some Torah Center dudes or whatever, but these dudes are in it for personal gain and for fame and for notoriety. They're not in it for the love of Yahweh and love for the Torah. Nope, not at all. In fact, Judah Nazareth has reached out to certain brothers who he might have disagreements with, and because of their pride and arrogance, they don't even make videos that much. And when you do see them, they're trying to be in some kind of spotlight. Now, you don't see the camera on me and all that, because I love to teach the Torah. I love to study it. I love it. I cherish it with all my heart, and Yahweh knows it. So that's why I've exceeded in it. So, that's what it is. I don't brag or whatever. My work speaks for itself. Everybody out there knows the deal with Judah Nazareth and Torah Knights. Y'all know. You know what it is. We don't even have to be the biggest group. But that clearly shows you the Yahweh does not deal with quantity. He deals with quality. It don't matter if you have 50 million thousand people in your congregation. If Yahweh's presence is not among you, you don't have the Torah, you can forget about it. You're just a group of niggas. Okay? That means you're not a part of the congregation of Israel. Clearly, I'm going to show you in the scriptures where Yahweh said there is a little sanctuary, which means there's a whole bunch of Israelites out there talking about praise the Most High this, praise the Most High that, why Christ and Yahweh Shai this, blah, 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 so forth and so on. And Yahweh is not amongst them. His presence is not amongst them. Because if he were amongst them, you would see them manifesting how he manifests himself to man, which is through knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It says, Kodash la Yahweh, holy to Yahweh, or a sanctuary to Yahweh, in his forehead. Now, we've all clearly seen, past 5 years, I brought out the temple tabernacle teachings. I've illustrated, I've broken down the Torah for you. I've dug wells. I've done all of that. And Israel still has not gravitated. There's a few of you out there who've done it, and I'm not talking about you. We're going to see the Negroes out there who, like Yah is not, his presence is not amongst them. They can't dig wells. They don't know the Torah. They don't know nothing. They're still in the world. They have not put themselves on that elevation. They have not put themselves on the elevation, the altar of sacrifice, self-sacrifice, and elevated their soul to know the Torah. They haven't done that. In fact, they don't know it. They don't want to know it. The book of Hosea, chapter 8, verse 12. I wrote for them the great principles of my Torah, but they were regarded as something alien. Like they don't like the Torah. They don't like it. They don't want it. They want the heathen idols. Hosea chapter 8, verse 15. As for me, I afflicted them. I strengthened their arms, but they think evil of me. Verse 16. They turn, but not to the one above. They are like a deceptive bow. Their officers, which means their leaders, will fall by the sword because of the fury of their tongues. This was their derision in the land of Egypt, which clearly we're in the land of Egypt, the second Egypt. All right, so let me get to something real quick. Let me get to this. Now watch this. I want to show you guys something, right? All right. I was gonna do first. Let me give my shout out to these brothers. Hold on. I want to give a shout out to GMS Chicago. This is GMS Chicago Flood the Truth channel, because if you see here, the brother here is came back against a group, a demonic, and I'm not going to false accuse him because Yah hates false accusations. But what I will say is about the dude that he's talking about is the doctrine that the nigga is coming with is borderline quasi-homosexual. Like, it just is. It's like the shit the nigga's saying makes no fucking sense at all. And it makes you think that, well, at least I've been telling you, it's not the people in the groups. There's certain people in Israelite groups that I love to listen to that are like good brothers, I think, at heart, and they love this truth. You know what I'm saying? And they're diligent with it. Yes, their leaders are off, but the brothers themselves are good. So when I go at GMS, I'm not saying everybody in GMS. I'm saying your leaders. Like, let me give you an example. Avenger for Yahweh Shai keeps coming out with these videos getting on Tahar. Instead of Tahar being a leader like he's supposed to be, he starts making videos about fucking milkshakes and shit. Now, that's not the sign of a leader. That's like a city with a king, and another foreign city comes to attack that city, and the king goes off and starts playing golf. It's like, nigga, look, you're supposed to be leading your troops in the battle, nigga. Like, what? Like, the body is only as strong as the head. So if the head is too weak to fight, then the body is too weak to fight. Which means what? Dudes become discombobulated. They drop out completely. And that's not their fault. That's the leader's fault. Because the leader's weak, the body's weak. So shout out to the brother from GMS Flood the Truth channel. You did a good job and you stood up for something. That's what Yahweh wants. It's Psalm 94 verse 16. Who's going to stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? This brother, 11 hours ago, he did a what do you call it? A retort, like a response video back to this demonic group that nobody knows all of a sudden. He's teaching some bullshit, and Israel, of course, loves the bullshit, hate Yahweh and his Torah, loves Satan and witchcraft, and they, of course, Go to that. Now, this is 11 hours ago. He only has 28 views. Now, this is a damn shame. This is proof that Yahweh is not with the nation of Israel right now. It doesn't matter how many praise Yahweh's and how many members you got, whatever. Yahweh's presence is not with you. That's why Christians, all of a sudden, are coming out of the woodwork, attacking One West, and One West does not have the strength to fight. That means Yahweh is not with you. Now, majority of Israel, as they know it, is One West. No, you brothers in One West, I'm talking, the leaders, I'm not talking, you niggas are wicked. The brothers in these groups, listen, Judah Nazareth is not your enemy. Judah Nazareth is your brother. I was just like many of y'all. I was just telling the Knights. Judah Nazareth came from nothing. This Torah and this truth, and the Torah is the truth. And that's Psalm 119, 165. The Torah is the truth. It's like not the Bible. The Torah is the truth. Okay? There's no such thing as the Bible. That just means books. The Torah is the truth. Okay? And I cherish the Torah and I keep it in my mind and my heart as much as I can, practically every day. As much as I can. Everybody slips and falls off and sins. So of course, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that I'm perfect, nothing like that, whatever. But still, I want to give a shout out to the brother from GMS Flood the Truth channel. I don't even know your name, brother, but at least you stood up for something while these other niggas are trying to be famous or trying to like gain money and all this shit, and they're buying views and they're doing all this bullshit, which proves that the Israelite community, this it's not the truth. The leaders have brought lies, so this is not the truth. And I have a video coming up on a main witch who sold out to the Jesuits and brought in a lot of, birds that not supposed to be eaten, spirits, into Israel. And 98% of Israelites, especially in One West, keep following this dude, knowing damn well this dude's off, knowing damn well this dude sold out. And if you keep following him, that means you're following a blind man into a pit. You have dudes who come out and they're telling you with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, get right, get in this Torah. Yahweh said that the precious things are underground, under the surface. Why are you niggas not doing it? Not talking about you guys. I'm talking about Israel in general, because I'm going to show you something. Now, I was going to do a video cutting this shit. And I'm showing you right now. Principles of Idan. Ejaculating in your wife is sin, period. Okay? Now, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this, but this goes to prove, wait, look. 1,379 views, okay? Now, it's not about views, but in a way it kind of is. It kind of shows you where niggas' minds are at. They are not interested in the truth. They want buffoonery. That's why these Christians is kicking off in Israelites' asses, and you don't have the power to fight them off. And the Christians are completely demonic, and you know it. But yet still, One West cannot fight these niggas off. To our night scan, because we had the truth. We asked them niggas 2 questions, the niggas are the fuck out of here. You guys can't do that because you are joined with them. So what happens? You get these off-brand niggas who don't have the Torah who come in and try to teach. Ejaculating in your wife is a sin. Nigga, Yahweh said, be fruitful and multiply. Now, what does that mean? Somebody, brothers on this comment board asked this guy, they put the scripture up, he didn't even respond back. Now, I told you guys already. Whenever a so-called teacher or somebody comes with some bullshit and you ask them to respond back to you and they don't respond, them niggas are agents. That's an agent provocateur move, because a real teacher is going to show you with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, according to the Torah, the breakdowns and the teachings. A nigga who is an agent sent out by the white man is not going to say anything. Now think about it. It's witchcraft is what I'm telling you. These niggas come from some Rosicrucian, Jesuit, Freemasonic, some bullshit. These are not niggas who are coming out of nowhere being like, let's start up a camp. No. There's a false prophet factory set up somewhere, and these niggas are coming out by the hundreds. Now, when Yahweh said, be fruitful and multiply, how else can you possibly do that by ejaculating? You have to ejaculate in your wife. So what message is this nigga sending out? Now, I could go through with scriptures and kill this nigga. But it's fruitless. It's fruitless. You already see other brothers from GMS on here, GMS, Son of the Right, with 114 views. Now, they're probably using scriptures to kill this nigga. But yet still, Israel loves stupidity. And does not the Torah say that this is a stupid fucking people? Our people are fucking stupid, and Yahweh's presence is not amongst us. All these niggas are not a part of the congregation. They're still Negroes. They're niggas. Okay, let me show you something real quick. You see this, right? Let's keep it going. Let's see. Hold on. All right. We don't need this brother. Shalom to the brother who responded back, and shalom to the other brother from GMS who responded back and who stood up for something. You know, if you're teaching the truth about something, best believe no one's gonna pay attention to you. You speak about something fucking stupid, then everyone's gonna listen to you. Which means what? Yahweh's gonna do away with it. So expect this so-called truth, this lie. Yeah, we're Israelites, but the shit that's being taught is lies. So Yahweh's going to have the white man do away with it, and then these niggas are going to go back to being what they were being before because they didn't love Yahweh and they hated him. Just like we've been saying the whole time. You hate the Torah, Yahweh is not dealing with you. It's Proverbs 28 verse 9. He who turns his ear from the Torah, his prayer is an abomination. You know what an abomination means? You might as well be a homosexual. You might as well eat pork. You might as well be a transgender because Yahweh's not listening to you. It don't matter how many videos you make, how many niggas are in your congregation. You disobey the Torah, you set it aside, Yahweh will not listen to you. So that's why the Israelite community is dying. So from now on, you're just gonna see me just attacking niggas' platforms and Yahweh using the Torah against them and showing you that Yahweh is not dealing with these niggas at all. I'm not talking about these dudes. So shalom to the brother from GMS for the Truth Channel. Now, see these are niggas. These niggas, there's no difference between these niggas and these negroids in the camp. Now I'm gonna show you a word. These niggas are black. Okay? There's a good black and there's a bad black. You're supposed to have this in the middle of your forehead. Okay? It's supposed to be in the middle of your forehead. So these are Negroes, bad blacks, niggas, and the niggas. It's hard to tell the difference between these niggas and the niggas in the camps. So, let's see which time we got real quick. 17 minutes. All right. Let's get the good and bad black out real quick. Okay. Well, let's just not get these guys. Let's get somebody else. Hold on. Okay. There's another dumb nigga. Hold on. Okay, how to be a nigger. Okay, a fucking buffoon. Okay, that's what these camps and these groups, these groups are. Niggas. Okay, these are niggas. Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you again. How can you be fruitful and multiply if you're not ejaculating in your wife? Yahweh made the penis and the vagina to join together so that, you know, the process of recreation can commence. You know that when a man I say this all the time, when a man shoots his sperm in the woman, it's the exact same act as Yahweh creating Adam from dust. Because man, when he knows a woman, knowing is strength. Knowledge. Okay? Yahweh uses strength. He thought. I'm going to make man. He set a blueprint and reflected on it, which would be the woman, okay? Or the earth. Yah put his plan in the earth, and he put a mist in the earth. And then, you know, this mist began to swirl a movement, and then what happened? This man became a living being after Yahweh breathed in his Nashemoth, his intellectual soul, into man. So it's a 3-step process. This is how Yahweh created man. Now, this is the same way that man creates children. The man inserts his rod in the woman, okay, his knowledge. He gives her his strength. She receives it. It reflects like water. In water, the child is, movement. Things are going in, chemistry. Things are moving. After a while, understanding comes out. a child is born just like Adam came from the earth. So this nigga saying ejaculating in your wife is a sin is buffoonery. And to even use scripture to go against this is a waste of time. This nigga probably is a goddamn agent. Where do these niggas come from? We never fucking heard of these dudes. Everybody can't teach. If you ain't teaching from the Torah, you shouldn't be teaching, period. So where do these niggas come from? It's Jesuits and Rosicrucians and Freemasons who are bringing these niggas out. Why do we have niggas who buy views? That's another video. But you know who we're talking about. If you're getting 3,000 views and you have 5 comments, what does that tell you? A, your content sucks shit. 2, you bought those views to get more views. 3, you're a fucking fraud. You're just in this for some purpose of getting money or to line your wallet up. You don't do it for the love of Yahweh or his Torah. You have some other means. Plus, you can just see who the nigga associates with, and that'll tell you the nigga's story right there. That nigga sits in the council of the scorners, people who shoot up the scriptures. But we're not talking about that fucking bozo. We're gonna deal with these other agent ass niggas, because I'm telling you, the white man always sends out agents to destroy a movement. Let's get to these niggas are black, okay? And I ain't talking about his skin. I'm talking about in his mind. This ain't in there. Don't worry about it. You know what it is? It's fucking pitch fucking black. This is what this is, that nigga's brain. Right, you can't see. This is what's in this nigga's mind. Now, if this nigga had any sense, he'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? How did you get here? Okay, before we get into that, before we get off of this, let me ask you another question. Leviticus 21 verse 10. The high priest, the Levitical high priest, is the highest office in Israel. He's supposed to take a virgin. He obviously has sons. He obviously has to maintain a state of purity. But there are times of impurity in man's life. So, did Yah say to the Levitical priest to wait for an immaculate conception? To have an angel come down and fornicate with women? Nigga, you're a goddamn agent, okay? I told you, the Israelite movement is rife with Freemasons, Rosicrucians, and Jesuits. And our people naturally gravitate to the white man, and the white man knows how our people think. They know. They sit there and observe us like they're goddamn aliens. They're like, when it comes to knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, these niggas don't want to hear it. You want to hear some fucking stupidity? The Gucci man niggas? That's where you're going to find Israelites. Wherever Gucci man is. Now, let's show you what black means for these niggas in the negative sense. Kashak, to be dark, as withholding light. To darken, to be black. To be made dark, darken, to cause darkness. Be dim, to hide. Kashak 2822. Dark, darkness, misery, destruction, death, ignorance, sorrow, wickedness, darkness, night, obscurity. Wait a minute. Death, mental death, wickedness, misery, destruction. Does that not describe these niggas? It's not just them. What about these guys? Let's go to them. Let's go to Watchman Reports. These niggas do not teach the Torah. All they do is make money off the stupidity of our people. And look. Now, if you don't believe what I'm telling you, watch how I tell you. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 5, verse, let's start 26. For wicked men are found among my people, who lie in ambush like a trap that snaps shut. They set a snare. They trap people. This fucking bozo said that Yah told him to shave his head with a razor, when clearly that's against the Torah. So don't lie on Yahweh. Just tell the truth. Satan told you to go against the Torah because it's profitable. The tree of knowledge of evil is profitable. The tree of the knowledge of good is not profitable when it comes to monetary gain. It's only profitable. Yahweh said that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is worth more than gold, silver, and rubies. We have it in our mind. So we are the first fruits. You niggas are not even a part of the congregation. You are black. That's why they always talk about Africa, 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 Africa. But look at the nigga's head. He's telling you. You see no hair produce on his scalp, do you? Which means what? That nigga is black. Okay? He's Kashak. Misery, destruction, death, ignorance, sorrow, wickedness. Okay? Teaching bullshit. Okay? And look, our people, 1 week ago, 11,495. There's a saying. The saying goes, wherever there's a dead body, that's where you're going to find the vultures. Well, isn't that funny? Wherever there's a dead body, which means a body without an actual soul, an intellectual soul in it, it's just a carcass, then you're going to find the vultures flying around. Look, these niggas ain't teaching shit. Okay? Nothing. They're teaching nothing at all. Nothing. When I got on this whack false prophet, all his followers, you know, the vultures, came to my page. They didn't debate one scripture with me. All they said was, oh, why do you keep talking about him? Why are you just jealous of him? Why do you keep talking about him? And I'm like, what's up with all the emotion? Yahweh didn't mention nothing about no emotion. He said knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Not tears, emotion, and crying. But look, our people love wickedness, so let's keep it going. These niggas are Kashak, and so is the flock of theirs. Jeremiah 5, verse 26. For wicked men are found among my people, who lie in ambush like a trap that snaps shut. They set a snare, they trap people. Like a cage full of fowl, so their houses are full of deceit. Therefore they have grown great and wealthy. Are these niggas not making money? They're making money and merchandise off the stupidity of the people, which is a secret of Freemasonry. You teach stupidity and the people will follow it. And our people don't have the Torah in their minds, so they can't discern between right and wrong, between profane and holy. They just naturally are inclined to wickedness. Let's keep it going. They have grown fat and corpulent and also transgressed through wicked deeds. They did not rule justly, even the claim of the orphan, to enable them to prosper. And they did not judge the judgment of the poor. Shall I not punish for these things, the word of Yahweh? From a nation such as this, my soul should not exact vengeance, which means Yah is going to jack up niggas like this. Watchmen reports. Who else is wicked as hell? These fucking wicked ass demons who teach against Yahweh's name and teach bullshit. And again, let's say it again. Wherever there's a dead body, the vultures are swirling around. One day, 6,721 views, which the nigga teaches no Torah. No Torah. No Torah in any of these classes. You're never going to get any Torah out of any of these wicked niggas. Never. Just keep it going. We don't even want to get them, these fucking whack ass niggas. But look, these are more niggas who came out of nowhere. Down with Mr. Hebrew 1, some more wicked fucking niggas. Okay? Wherever the dead body is, that's where the vultures gather. Now let's take a look at something real quick. Watch this. These niggas act like they're deep. They're not deep. These are Masons. Okay? The Masonic order is pushing these niggas out to keep you fucking stupid. But listen, when Russia begins to fucking start killing, start dropping missiles in there, you niggas are gonna start crying because you're gonna be waiting on Jesus, and there ain't gonna be no Jesus. Hold on. Where is it at? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let me show you this. Know thyself. Decoding the chakras with the Holy Bible. The chakras. Let's just leave it at that right there. We'll get back to that in a second. Okay? There's no chakras in the Torah. Wicked niggers. This is why the Israelite movement is dying. Wicked leaders. Okay? Who hate the Torah and love wickedness. But let's keep it going though. Remember. So, this wicked motherfucker here is talking about ejaculating in your wife is a sin, period. Yah told you be fruitful and multiply. So, what is this he's suggesting to you for those of you who have the Torah in your mind and you can differentiate right from wrong? He's pushing a kind of a, what do they call it? We're trying to like keep the numbers down from, because he said we shouldn't be having children anyways. If you watch the video, he says we shouldn't be having children anyways. So, this nigga's on some population reduction type shit. They're not going to come out and teach you satanic shit in its proper satanic form. They have to make it sound good. They have to make it palpable, which means they have to make it so that you can swallow it down. And most people are getting on this motherfucker. But watch this. 1,379 views, 49 dislikes, including me, but 5 likes, which means there are 5 motherfuckers who like this, and then you have a whole bunch of other people who are indecisive. They don't know what to think. Why? Because they don't have the Torah in their mind. Yahweh says that the generation, which clearly isn't ours is wicked as fuck, the generation later that comes along that's going to have the Torah in its mind and its heart, the nations are going to say, what a wise and great people this is. If the white man's laughing at these niggas, a Hindu will look at this and laugh at our people. Be like, these fucking people are fucking retarded. Okay? What the hell is wrong with the goddamn Negro? Okay? The Negro is a damn clown. Let's get back to Kashak again. Actually, we showed you the bad Kashak, right? Wickedness, misery, ignorance, mental death, right? There's nothing going on up in here. Okay? Watch this. Verse 30, Jeremiah 5, verse 30. Astonishing and disgraceful things have taken place in the land. Remember, the land is not always the physical land. Remember, the land is also the mind. Remember? The land is also the mind, the New Jerusalem, for those who have New Jerusalem in their mind. All right? Some niggas have that swamp in their mind. That swamp and filth. The marsh pits. Okay? Some people have that in their mind. And then some people have the Torah in their mind. So, but astonishing and disgraceful things have taken place in the land. The prophets prophesied falsely, and the priests dominated the people by their hands. And my people like it that way. But what will you do upon its climax? You know, okay, our people like the bullshit. They like the fucking stupidity. They like the ignorance. They like the repeat bullshit, ridiculous doctrines from men. They love that, but they hate the Torah. The Torah tells you that our people hate the Torah and they're enemies of Yahweh, so his presence is not amongst us. If Yahweh, as many Israelites as there is today, claiming to be Israelites, claiming to be in the truth, we would have been in a better situation. We are in the same situation we was in for the past 400 fucking years. Probably except for us who are keeping the Torah. Because I can give testimony of my life being better for keeping the Torah, and other brothers can testify that their life has improved by keeping the Torah. Clearly, these niggas have to go to the white man to get their shit. You know, and they have to do some selling out. Some spiritually spreading the butt cheeks. Ejaculating in your wife is a sin, period. As if this nigga is some kind of authority on anything. You can see here, Holy Bible. He's not using the Torah. He don't know no Hebrew. You know, this nigga's a goddamn clown. Okay? But the Torah says it. My people like it that way. Is that not the truth? Let's look at it. Do they like fucking stupidity? Yeah, 2 days ago, 4,525 views. They like stupidity. 2,800, they like stupidity. Now, if I go on here, it's going to be a bunch of fucking women. Now, I'm not talking bad about women, but what I'm saying is women generally are emotional creatures. So they like what feels good to them. You start talking about knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Like, I'm married, my wife does not get into the hardcore technical aspects of the Torah like that. Okay, she understands certain principles, but the hardcore stuff, she's not, you know, she understands some of it, but she's not that deep into it, right? But she likes what feels good because she's a woman, and she'll tell you. So these guys make you feel good. They don't come in with math and science from the Torah. No, they come with what feels good. So their congregation is a bunch of effeminate men and women. If I go onto GOCC's comment board, I bet you it's a bunch of fucking women on there being like, praise the Most High. The Most High is not dealing with you at all. He told you how to find him. He said, if you search for me with all your heart, mind, and soul, then you'll find me. Not go to a camp nigger who's black in his mind with some wicked fucking doctrine that's not in the Torah, that he can't find, that he's not going to answer you. That's not how you're going to find Yahweh. That's why you have to find idols like Christ. And let me say something else too while I'm at it. We're at 34 minutes real quick. Now look, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. Hold on. Let me get this. All right. Now, there's some brothers from Cleveland named Saints from Yahushua. Now I try to be like cool with the dude, but the dude went went and lied on our heritage. Now once a nigga does that, it shows that there's some cracker love going on. All right, like this is love of the white man. Now the Torah says that too. It's in Genesis that Israel will just love. It'll be naturally inclined to follow its oppressor. It trusts in it. It likes it. Now the Dead Sea Scrolls are older than our current copies of our Torahs today, and the Dead Sea Scrolls are nothing but copies of older Torahs, which means there's older Torahs than both of these, because this is a copy of older Torahs, right? Now listen, there's a man called the Teacher of Righteousness. There's another lesson on this coming up later on again, right? He's a guy who was called Yahweh Shah, not Shai, Yahweh Shah in the so-called Greek writings. He came teaching these degrees and teaching this, and he said the keys to the kingdom are given to you. Wait, it's given to you. It's not given to them. These niggas are the valley of dry bones, which means dried counsel, which means the Torah is water. They don't have no water. They don't have no Torah. And the people who follow them don't have any Torah either. They're the valley of dried bones. Will they live again? Yes, but it'll be a later generation of people who got out of America, went in the wilderness, studied the Torah, and then that generation will give birth to a righteous generation. Right now, our people are in a fucking slave, black mind state. They are stupid. That's why these niggas are still worshiping the same goddamn idol as the KKK. And when I brought this out, you'll notice that no one watched that video. Why? Because I testified against them. The truth. When it's the truth, they don't want to hear it. Yahweh tells you already. They don't want to hear the truth. Now, this is the difference between us and so-called New Testament people. The guy we call Yahweh Shah, the Torah teacher in the Dead Sea Scrolls, since they did not believe the words of the teacher of righteousness from the mouth of God, and it concerns the traitors of the new covenant, since they did not believe in the covenant of God and dishonored his holy name. Okay? Now, there was a group of Israelites who left the Commonwealth of Israel so they could follow the Torah. Okay? And this teacher came and was teaching them the secrets of the Torah. Kind of like what you're getting today. And it probably always happens because things come in a cycle. They go in a cycle, right? Does it mean I'm not saying like, oh, I'm the teacher of righteousness. What I'm saying is Yahweh obviously put the spirit on me to teach things that are hidden so that you can understand the Torah better. But it's only a few of you. It's not everybody. You see the zombies, they have to go where the dead people are. That's the valley of dry bones. All right? A nigga like this is going to increase in followers because our people hate the Torah and they hate Yahweh and they love stupidity. Let me show you something real quick. Let me show you this. This is 4Q266 Dead Sea Scrolls, page 599. Watch this. But God remembered the covenant with the forefathers, and he raised from Aaron men of knowledge, and from Israel wise men, and made them listen. And they dug the well, a well about which Moses said, a well which the princes dug, which the nobles of the people delved with the staff. The well is the Torah, and those who dug it are the converts, and the word is not converts, it's exiles in the Hebrew, the converts of Israel, verse 11. I'm sorry. Look, Haber, the well, Hayeh is the, Hathawarah, the Torah, Wa, and the Kawaphariah, the diggers or seekers, Hama, they are the Shabe, or the captives or exiles from Israel. The captives or exiles. Now wait a minute. Isn't this kind of what's going on today? There's this small group of Israelites out of everybody else who have all this they dig these wells and they find all this Torah, science, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. But they are separated from the majority of Israelites in Israel. But they cannot be beat when it comes to knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Which means what? Yahweh's presence dwells with us to give us these things, while these niggas are talking about ejaculating in your wife is a sin. Our people are fucking retarded. And this generation is wicked. And the Most High is not dealing with this people. But let me get to the good black, because you see this is the bad black. There's no difference between GOCC, ISUPK, and all these wicked ass niggers and their bullshit and these niggas right here. Because they tell you already, we want these type of niggas in our group so they can make money. Okay? To be in the Torah, you got to be kind of a nerd. You have to disassociate yourself from the commonwealth of niggers. And that's what these are, niggas who are black, mentally dead in their brain. You have to separate from them and get into the Torah, and Yahweh's presence will dwell. Now wait, you saw Kashak, right? Death, ignorance, sorrow, wickedness, misery, obscurity, destruction. Let's get to the good so-called black, and see what it means. Okay, let's get this real quick. Sorry, we have more. Wait. 7835. 7835. This is what we want. I'm sorry. 7835. All right. Let's get this real quick. Let's get Isaiah chapter 8 real quick. Remember, our people love false prophets. And this is what they get. You know, you nigga, you love it, you get it. But like y'all said, when he begins to punish, what are you niggas gonna do then? You gonna die. And then you're gonna be looking fucking stupid in the spirit world because y'all told you, wait a minute. You mean to tell me I sent dudes out there who taught you the Torah, you know, good things, but you don't want to listen to it. You don't want to listen to them. You want to join the congregation. Isaiah chapter 8, verse 20. I swear by the Torah and the teaching that they would make this statement to you that has no light of dawn. Now let's get in Hebrew. La thara wa, for the Torah. Wa, and la, for tha awada, which means the testimony. If, la, no, ya amara, they say, kadabar, like the word or like the speech, haza, this, ashar, which, again, no, la, for him, shakar. So saying for the Torah and for the testimony, even no, if they say like this word, like the word of this, which there is no for him, shakar. The word shakar. Let's get the word shakar. It's another word for black. Shakar, 7835. The idea of duskiness, of early dawn, to be dim or dark in color, be black. 7836, shakar, to be dawn, up early. To search for, with painstaking, to do something betimes, to inquire early, to rise, to seek betimes, to seek diligently, early in the morning, early light, morning, whence rising, which dusky, jetty, black. Wait a minute. So we have two blacks. We have a black that is this kind of black, that kind of black, and then we got this kind of black. Those who are like diligent in searching out and in digging wells and trying to find out the wonders of the Torah. Let me get something real quick. I just want to show you why. No, wait. Before we get to that, let's get to this real quick. Okay. Remember, our people love stupidity. Okay? He's a dum-dum. He got beat up by a white man. Okay? A dum-dum. Okay? But niggas are still following him. Nigga believes in mermaids and shit. But that's our people. They're fucking stupid. So, Isaiah 28. What are you going to do when Yahweh starts to punish? Just like the Torah teacher said, man. You follow a blind man. He falls into the pit. You follow him. You fall into the pit. See this fucking clown here? Look, they're trying to show you the court, okay? The temple, right? You see this, right? Spiritual, mental, physical. Know thyself, chakras. Now, let me get the temple man out. Do you see chakras anywhere in here? There's no chakras in the temple man. Chakras is some whole other shit, okay? First off, the base chakra is in the booty hole. So what are these niggas coming from? This is your STL, we call them STD Israelites, right? Chakras. The word chakra is nowhere in the Torah, nor does it talk about it at all. Okay? Because that's some physical shit. Yahweh's dealing with the mind or the soul, the nashamath, the intellectual mind and soul. That's why the Israelite movement is dying. You have it's just like hip hop. There's too many niggas trying to rap. There's not enough listeners out there. Everybody wants to rap. Everybody can't rap, nigga. Everybody can't teach. Sit your ass down. You're not a teacher. Chakras. What's chakras? Chakras, colors, and Hindu gods. A closer look at the Hindu system. Okay? 7 chakras these niggas are talking about. The Hindu gods. Now, I don't have to say any fucking more about that, okay? Get these niggas the fuck out of here. This is why these punk ass niggas won't step into the ring to debate. It's just like Sal Showtime's fake fraud ass. Alright? That nigga ain't fucking right. And our people keep gravitating to that stupid nigga, and he keeps hosting these fucking stupid baits of these fucking heathens in their penis worship. This is the same fucking shit Hinduism is. It's fucking penis worship. Kundalini. Look. The energy that becomes coiled in the base of the spine. Okay? Wait a minute. See that there? The base of the spine, called the root chakra. That's called the asshole. Okay? These niggas tried to lie and say that it was the feet. No, it's the asshole. So, you niggas are clowns. And I think this nigga is the fucking leader. Okay? Let me get a good... Talking about they want to battle Torah Knights. You don't want no smoke, nigga. None. Here, let's get a big picture of this fucking clown. So you can see these Masonic, demonic ass niggas. Okay? First off, he has a razor to his scalp. He has a razor to his face. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You're not in the Torah, nigga. You're a demon. And you're a goddamn witchcraft practitioner. Fuck out of here. Okay? These niggas are fraudulent. Hindu gods, fucking chakras. Nigga, where is that in the Torah? The ancient Egyptians, the Hindus, the Buddhists, and all them all deal with chakras. Yahweh is dealing with the mind and the heart. Okay? The soul. You niggas are idiots. Fuck out of here, nigga. Clown ass nigga. Okay. Remember it says Kodash la Yahweh. Kodash means sanctuary and it means holy. Let me get the scripture real quick. You see it here. It's in his mind, right? You see, I keep showing you the 3D cube of instructions. Proverbs 1. I'm going to get these scriptures real quick. A sanctuary for Yahweh. Let's get to Ezekiel chapter 11, verse 16. Ezekiel 11. I'm telling you, everybody who get away from these niggas, man. You know, it's not about, yeah, man. Just keep fucking with these false prophets. You're gonna die with them, nigga. Check this out. Ezekiel chapter 11, verse 16. Though I have removed them far away among the nations, and though I have scattered them among the lands, yet I have been for them a small sanctuary in the lands where they have arrived. Okay, wait. Let's get this small sanctuary real quick. Wa ache I laham for them, la for makodash, with a sanctuary, ma'at, which means small. So there's a small group of people who keep the Torah and who love Yahweh. Clearly that's not talking about majority of these niggas talking about white idol shy and all this other kind of shit. They are not a part of the congregation. Yahweh is not paying these niggas no attention whatsoever. Okay? Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm telling you, get out of the witchcraft. This is why the shit is failing. It's gonna So if you go to Exodus 39 and 30, you're gonna find the golden head plate. Gold signifies refinement or to prove. You know, to prove that you are, worthiness. You burn off the impurities when you put gold in the fire, right? So it means refinement. And it's a sanctuary. The mind is this. When you have the Torah in your mind, Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse 8 tells you, keep the Torah in between your eyes. Where else would that be besides the forehead? Which clearly I always keep showing you through illustrations with the number 9. Okay. I didn't even get to that. We'll get to the number 9 and other things, right? This is why the Torah teacher said the secrets of the kingdom. The kingdom is a word malak. It also means counsel. It's not given to these other niggas. These niggas are dead. They don't understand anyways. How you gonna have a group like Torah Knights and the Torah coming out with all this secret wisdom and knowledge coming out, but you talking about some fucking chakras? Nigga, you're an idiot. Let's get to Jeremiah. Let's get to. Let's see. Ezekiel 13, verse 6. Ezekiel chapter 13, verse 6. They saw a worthless vision and false divination. False divination. These niggas are into some witchcraft shit. They say the word of Yahweh, but Yahweh did not send them. Yet they expect that their word will be confirmed. Which means these niggas are out of their minds. Okay? Yahweh did not send these niggas. These niggas do not keep the Torah. These are niggas. These niggas are kashak in the mind. But you niggas keep following them, and that's why the movement's dying. Conscious community is dying. They went against Yahweh. He's bringing that shit down, exposing these niggas as frauds. And then soon, you already seen it now. All these fucking clowns are coming out. Everybody wants to fucking be somebody. It's not for the love of Yahweh and for this Torah. These niggas want to be somebody. And why do these niggas all have the same fucking structure as Ariyah, who is a Jesuit? I don't. That's another video. Let's keep it going. You guys didn't know about the. Let me get one more for the how niggas love fucking stupidity. Let's get to the Lamentations. If I can find that real quick. Lamentations. Bear with me. Oh, okay, I got it. Lamentations. Lamentations 2, verse 14. Lamentations 2, verse 14. Your prophets envisioned for you vanity and foolishness, and they did not expose your iniquity to bring you back into repentance. They envisioned for you oracles of vanity and deception, talking about Christ is going to come back on a UFO, and don't ejaculating in your wife is a sin. And you know, and any and every other type of false bullshit these niggas teach, these One West niggas teach, and other Israelites teach. It's all bullshit. Let's get it again. Lamentations 2, verse 14. Your prophets envisioned for you vanity and foolishness, and they did not expose your iniquity to bring you back into repentance. They envisioned for you oracles of vanity and deception. That's why you have niggas talking about they worship Tahar in them. You have the white men attacking the Israelites, and you got these niggas talking about they want to be worshipped. That's called a distraction. These niggas are, they went and had that little talk with the white man, just like Al-Azhar and them. Okay? Either they physically or spiritually or mentally spread them butt cheeks for the white man to teach bullshit. Niggas is buying views and all types of bullshit. Where do these niggas come from? Who are these niggas? Anyone know these niggas? Anyone West niggas know these niggas? Where are these niggas coming from? They're teaching the Torah? No, they're not. Let's go to Psalms chapter 1 real quick. Then we're going to close it out. You know, I think I'm going to prove my point. It don't have to be all long. These niggas are just idiots. And this is why the shit's dying. And that's good. This shit is an abomination. It's pure witchcraft. Psalm chapter 1, verse 1. Praiseworthy is the man who has not walked in the counsel of the wicked, and stood not in the path of the sinful, and sat not in the session of scorners. But his desire is in the Torah of Yahweh. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Verse 2. But his desire is in the Torah of Yahweh, and in his Torah he meditates day and night. He shall be like a tree deeply rooted alongside brooks of water that yields its fruit in its season, which means he will become smart. Okay? His fruit means blossoming. It means produce. He will become smart in his mind. Okay? Let's see the wicked motherfucker, though. Not so the wicked, verse 4. Rather, they are like the chaff that the wind drives away. Therefore, the wicked should not be vindicated in judgment, nor the sinful in the assembly of the righteous. For Yahweh attends the way of the righteous, while the way of the wicked will perish. This shit is going to go. Let me get one more for you. Hold on. Let me get Proverbs 3 real quick. Hold on. Let me get Proverbs 3 real quick. I don't want to make this all long. Proverbs 3. Verse 1. My child, do not forget my Torah, and let your heart guard my commandments, for they add length of days and years of life and peace. Kindness and truth will not forsake you. Bind them upon your neck. Inscribe them on the tablet of your heart. and you will find favor and goodly wisdom in the eyes of God and man. Now, wait a minute. Ejaculating in your wife as a sin is not goodly wisdom. That's stupidity. That's niggerish. That's buffoonery. The nigga might as well put on a big nose and some clown shoes and be goddamn black Ronald McDonald, nigga. Because, or join these niggas. Negroids. Niggas who are black in the mind. Right? A goddamn clown. Okay? How to be a Negro. A fucking jester. Okay? Don't, you know. Hold on. Let's see where we at. Alright, hold on. I want to get one more real quick. Let's go back to Psalms real quick. I want to show you something. You know? Now, let me show you this. Psalms 119, verse 18. Unveil my eyes that I may perceive the wonders from your Torah. Now, wait a minute. Gal means to remove. Ayane, which is eyes. Wa, and. I'm sorry. Abayata, I gaze or I see. Watch this. Nafelewath. Nafelewath. Really, the word is fale. Excuse me. Nafelewath. Word from fale. It means difficult or miraculous or hidden things. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You've seen STD Israelites, Canaanites trying to not. I already got rid of the fucking clowns. You see them whack ass niggas trying to bring out chakras and shit, which you know damn well that has nothing to do with the Torah. And that's not in the Torah, and you can't find it anywhere. But you're finding science and mathematics and allegories and parables in the Torah. Okay? Wait a minute. It's being brought out. You know, numbers, shapes, you know, secret things you're just not going to learn listening to goddamn idiots. Okay? You're not going to learn listening to buffoons. Now, the only way for, the way the buffoon is not going to survive forever. It's going to fall. So what you see as the Israelite truth is nothing but a bunch of goddamn witches. And when Yahweh gets tired of it, he's going to break it apart. Which clearly he's doing right now, because all it takes is a little bit of cancer into the body and the shit's going to die. These niggas are cancers. We don't need to fight. We don't need the big numbers. We just need the small sanctuaries. You already see the miracles of the Torah, the hidden things coming out from the Torah. Okay? You see the scriptures they're told where you can find these things all lined up. The hidden things in the Torah. Okay? The hidden things. This is not hidden. This is fucking stupidity. Hold on, let me get one more. I'm going to get one more and then we're going to close it out. Let's get Joshua chapter 1. And then we're going to close it out. Actually, I should get this 28. Nah, we'll close it out. Let's get Joshua chapter 1, verse 7. Only be strong and courageous to observe to do according to the entire Torah that Moses, my servant, commanded you. Do not deviate from it to the right or to the left. Saying why Adoshai is a deviation. Saying don't ejaculate in your wife, it's a deviation. Talking about rape and all other kind of distractive bullshit, that's a deviation. Talking about smoking weed is a sin when you can't find a law for it, that's a deviation. Hanging out with Masons, getting initiated into their bullshit, buying views, trying to be a superstar, trying to be somebody instead of teaching this Torah like y'all told you to, that's a deviation. Do not deviate from it right or left from the Torah, which none of these niggas keep. It's not in their heart, it's not in their mind to do. This book, that you may succeed wherever you will go. This book of the Torah should not depart from your mouth. Rather, you should contemplate it day and night in order that you observe to do according to all that is written in it. Then you will make your way successful, and then you will act wisely. Now, clearly this is not talking about reading the law that says don't eat pork. Well, you have to dig a well and find out why Yahweh said don't eat pork. When you dig the well and you strike the water, then you become spiritually enlightened. You begin to understand how things are made or how things are formed, and you begin to understand all things, and you won't stumble. When you drink the stumble juice, you're a dum-dum, okay? And Yahweh's going to get rid of you. So, we're at 59 minutes. Let me just use this. I'm tired of looking at this fucking bozo. You know, just to talk to that nigga is futile. And the nigga's gone, and niggas are going to listen to that nigga. Better believe it. And we're gonna come back to him, and we're gonna show you that I'm telling you the truth. The Torah is the truth. It tells you wherever the fucking dumb fucks are, that's where majority of the people go. They like it. Jeremiah 5 said it. They like it that way. Let me say something real quick. Hold on. Now let me say something to the camps out there and the brothers in the camps. Not the leaders, because you leaders are nothing but devils. Okay? You're shaitans. Okay? Shatans. Shatnayams. Okay? Devils. Black devils and demons. Okay? And you know damn well you're Masons and Rosicrucians and Jesuits. Okay? Now Yahweh's going to smoke you. Okay? The fire's going to come down and extinguish you. You're going to be smoked. You're going to die. Okay? Then you're in the spirit world. You're going to understand that you spent your time on here being a fucking bozo, a clown, instead of teaching the Torah to your people that they can like live, and that our people increase in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and that we all live better because we are meditating on the Torah. No. You niggas want to line your pockets up. You want to be a goddamn internet star. Let me tell you something. Let me talk for a few minutes, right? So telling other brothers, right? For all you dudes in the groups, if I'm on your page and I talk, whether you're GMS, Shy Israelites, Tried and Refined, or whatever group, if I talk to you and your punk ass is emotional and you're like, oh, well, you know, my master, Lord, worshipful master for Tahar said not to talk to Judah Nazareth, so I'm not going to. Listen, Yahweh's not dealing, his presence is not on you. Because you serve him, your master, Tahar, or whatever devil is leading you, you serve them. You don't serve Yahweh. Okay? Not at all. You're fooling yourself if you think you serve Yahweh. You don't. At all. Because Yahweh said there's a small sanctuary of believers even in the lands where they're scattered. If I'm not mistaken, Al-Azhar said it himself. One West is the best, fuck the rest. Which means what? One West is the largest group of Israelites that's seen, that has the most members, which means what? That's not that small sanctuary of Israelites who have the Torah in its heart. That's not them. Now, I'm talking to you brothers out there who have brains. If it's Yahweh is working against you, you want to stay in this thing? You want to stay in the truth? You better quit listening to your demonic ass leaders. They sold out. Tahar said it on his GMS DocuTube. Arya came in with that why idol shy shit. You can't say, oh, because you guys don't believe in the idol shy. Well, wait a minute. You guys don't believe in the righteous teacher. He's the guy that's in your so-called New Testament saying you must be born again. Why are you listening to him? You're not listening to the teacher of righteousness. You're worshiping Christ, which is an Edomite creation from Paul in the Christian church and Constantine. That's who you're listening to. You're not being born again. Being born again means putting away that old Negro self. It means putting the Torah in your mind and your heart. That's what it means. You niggas are going to look awful fucking stupid and ashamed on the day of judgment when Yahweh brings me forth, has me testify against all of you. I'm going to be like, yeah, I was there with them, my generation. How they act towards you. Like niggas. Niggas were Masons. They were in league with the white man. They didn't want nobody to know. Whenever anyone asked them a question, they wouldn't answer, which is a clear sign of an agent. You know? There's a scripture, I forgot where it's in Psalms, it says, the wicked man is an abomination to the righteous, and the righteous man is an abomination to the wicked. Now, clearly, Torah Knights, including Judah Nazareth, he's an abomination to these niggas. They can't, you saw STD Canaanites, missiles for Torah pups. But then they go and get in that ring, though. Luckily, shout out to Garfield Daggers. You know, brother, who has the truth. Garfield's down saw Netter in them. He knows who has the truth. I go on his Facebook and watch them niggas out. The people who talk crazy. I just straight come in there and smack them niggas up with the Torah, science, and mathematics. And it is what it is. He don't even say nothing. He knows what it is. If I ask Garfield right now, who's going to win the debate between me and the Christian, if you'd have bet your house on it, he's like, I'm putting my house on Judah Nazareth to scrape this fucking Christian and get him out of here. Which I'm going to do. because Yahweh's presence is not dwelling with Christians. Okay? When a sister says to me, I'm cooning for Christ, Yahweh's spirit is like, whoop. Whatever spirit she had on her from him, as soon as she said, I'm cooning for Christ, that spirit was like, I'm out of here. Okay? The angels are like, okay, we're not dealing with this chick. All right? Every time a person says, why idle shy, when we have another video coming up with that, you're setting up an altar next to the altar of Yahweh. Okay? Wait a minute. This is the altar of Yahweh. You niggas, every time you say, why idle shy, you are setting up another altar next to it. There's only one altar to Yahweh. So you are learning that from Arya, who taught it to Tahar, and you are following Tahar, who got it from them, and he got it from the white man. Tahar told you already. Yahweh will have you come out and expose yourself. So you dudes who are ignoble in heart, you're like, oh fuck Judah Nazareth. Okay, the Most High is not dealing with you. He turned his face from you. That's why you don't know nothing. You're not noble. You're ignoble, nigga. You're not a nobleman. You're not a knight. You're not worthy to step aside the sanctuary. You don't have a clean heart. You don't see me keeping bearing grudges. Even that whack-ass dude, Quadash Lawa, Quane. I wouldn't try to get this buffoon back 3 times. Why? Because he has enough intelligence and he's useful to do labor, to build up, to do work in the sanctuary of Yahweh. But yet still, he wants to take over my job, and have people worship him. And it ain't about us, nobody being worshipped. He has that Tahar spirit on him. And that's why people call him, they have him, a picture of him with Jesus, because we're talking that Christ idol, because this nigga wants to be worshipped. Man, it ain't about being fucking worshipped, man. Let me tell you guys something. Yah knows I love this truth, man. I came from nothing, and he gave me this, and I'm appreciative of it, and I thank him for it all the time. As much as I can, I thank him all the time. Thank you, Yahweh, for giving me the Torah. It's the greatest thing I've ever gotten, next to my family, because I had nothing, right? And there's brothers and sisters out there like you, like me, who had nothing. You have nothing. You come from the hood. You have nothing. But Yahweh gave you something. Now how are you going to turn your back on somebody that he chose to give you something? You will slap it out of my hand and turn your back and follow a nigga who gives you nothing. Didn't the Nation of Islam, you know the dude was a white man, tell you, why do Negroes like to follow the white man? And the answer is, because the white man gives them nothing. Now, logically, that doesn't make any sense. But think about it. They study the Torah. Not like they do. They study the principles of the Torah. And they watch you. And they know that the Negro's mind is programmed to follow people who give him nothing. I don't get paid to do what I'm doing. I don't have followers and people sending me tithe money. I teach you the Torah to enlighten you, to give you knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that you may defeat people who go to college in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding in science and mathematics and in thought. I do it for the love of Yahweh and for the love of my people. You niggas are making videos about my wife, but what are you doing for our people? Nigga, anybody can stand on a corner and teach Christianity, nigga. I can put a video up right now of me in Tokyo, Shinjuku, cursing out a cracker who is teaching Christianity to Japanese people. So anybody can fucking do that. But can you teach our people knowledge, wisdom, and understanding? Science of mathematics and divine geometry and science of the soul. Can you do that? You have to be sitting down and breaking things down to do that. Not standing on the fucking street teaching our people surface level doctrine, man-made doctrine, and certain things from the scriptures that you like to twist and bend. But don't say I didn't tell you that this movement is gonna crash and burn. It is. It's nothing but a big ass airliner with one wing, nigga. Okay? And the other wing, the engine done went out. Alright? Lights are flashing and the shit's plummeting fast towards Earth for the big crash. That's what's gonna happen. Because all Yahweh has to do is snuff out one leader and you niggas are gonna scatter. But those of you who have the Torah, I'm not your leader. Yahweh's your leader. If I die or something happens to me, you're still going to keep the Torah because you learned what you learned. Because you are the sanctuary of Yahweh and you have the Torah in your heart. Don't be like these other niggas, man. Those are just niggas. All right? This Christianity shit is going to be done away with. All right, we're at 110. With that, Israel, I'm out. Shalom.
I'm going to bring the whole fucking diseased, corrupt temple down on your head. It's got to be biblical.
Yep. Man. Pissed off, man. Well, that shit. Always right, yeah. It's like I'm always fighting and lightning striking. Kill all you Vikings and take a Viking trip. Can't navigate a ship naturally. 8 niggas got discs in they lip. Blacked out, then woke up asking y'all what the fuck. It's like brothers can't hear you. They too glued to the tube. They want a Steve Harvey suit and a Family Feud. I guess I'm being rude. Beside nigga use you for food. Too many times seen a vampire drool. I know what I say ain't cool. At least it ain't no Masonic tool. Time for me to be cruel and dig deep into your chest and kill more Greeks. Y'all disguised as Israelites. Get the fuck out my face. Get the fuck out my sight. With the sword strike in a punch out like Mike. Damn shame, too many got video game brains. Keeping missiles aimed. This goes for all colors, no matter what the stain. Hate those King Tut shirts. Later on in the day you wore the same one in a hearse. Those some whack episodes. SpongeBob's blow my nose. Watch United States corrode, economy implode. All for fucking with the nobodies who use Tor to catch bodies. Grave rob me, I swear I saw him with my garments. Realization make my thoughts harden like James. What that cherub say? In front of the garden, flames. Rearrange time frames when we call out the name. Caucasoids still don't know who to blame. Flip your Monopoly game and put my foot on boardwalk. How's that for a taste? End up with a blunt spark in Park Place. And fuck a race.
Fuck the racial system. Niggas be dividing up.
Damn.
Worshipping idols.
Ain't no cooling off, I guess.
Y'all supposed to be conscious though, right?
You know what I mean? Judah Nazara. Blazing tracks, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas still in our thoughts.
Big up to Yahweh.
Niggas still in our
Staying
ideas.
on top. Fuck the cops.
Fuck the cops.